Okay, here's another video for my students revising logic gates. This time around we're going to do the XOR gates. Now sometimes you'll also see it written as X, or it makes no difference, okay? Whichever format you like. So it's going to look very similar to an OR gate, but not quite. So it's going to have two inputs, A, B, and they're going to go into something that looks a little bit like an OR gate, but this time around it's going to have that double shape on the inputs, and the remainder looks just like a standard OR gate. Okay, so it's this part here which is showing that the inputs are going to be exclusive. Okay, so let's have A exclusive or B, and let's do the truth table. So B, A, Q. I always like to do them in that order. And we go 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And an exclusive OR gate, so if you recall, this thing, which we just generally call an OR gate, is strictly speaking called an inclusive OR gate. So if any one input or even both inputs are true, the output will be true. So that's an inclusive OR gate. This one, the exclusive OR gate, will only output a logic true if exclusively just one, okay, just one of the inputs are true. So here we've got just one of the inputs true. Here we've got just one of the inputs are true. Here we've got none of the inputs true, so that will have output false. And here we've got two of the inputs are true, so it's not exclusively one or the other, it's both of them. So the output will be false there. So that's the truth table for an XOR gate. You might be wondering, or hopefully you remember this, but just in case you don't, how to write this algebraically. Well, we could write Q equals A XOR B, but we prefer not to do it that way, so we're going to write Q equals A or XOR B. So the circle is saying that it's exclusive. Okay. If you wanted to, shall we delve a little bit deeper? Why not? What we could say is that Q is going to be true when A is true and B is not true. So if A is true and B is not true, or when B is true but A is not true. So there it would be A is not true and B is true. So these two things are actually that and that. They're actually the same thing, which you may or may not get, but if you're doing GCSE, don't worry about it, because that is the notation that really you're expected to understand, A exclusive or B. Okay, that's the end of this video.